It's like no one's giving us a chance. Every job I go for, it's either full up or they just don't want to hire someone like me. People like us, we get left behind. It's all rigged, isn't it? We're stuck in a system that doesn't care about us, and all this talk about opportunity, it's a joke. If you're not rich, you don't matter. And we're supposed to just sit back and take it.
Storm, man. You know it's not that simple.
It is that simple. If you're not rich or connected, you get nothing. I've got bills stacking up and no one's offering any real work. We're just, what, disposable to them?
Thomas walks into the room, hearing the anger in Storm's voice. He stands there for a moment, taking in the scene before speaking with calm authority.
Storm, I get it, I do. I've been where you are, feeling like the world's closing in on you. But listen, just because it feels like it's all falling apart doesn't mean you have to fall with it.
Storm spins around, frustration still on his face, but something in his dad's tone makes him pause.
Yeah? And what's your solution, Tom? You didn't exactly have it all figured out back in the day, did you? You were a right idiot throwing your life away.
Thomas sighs, knowing Storm's right.
You're right. Back then I was an idiot. I was lost. Didn't know what I was doing. But I've learned, and what I've learned is this. Sometimes the loudest actions aren't the best. It's the quiet, steady moves that make a difference. Trust me on that, son.
Storm, a bit skeptical, raises an eyebrow.
Quiet moves, like just sitting around and waiting for things to change, that's not going to fix anything. No, not waiting for change, but understanding that you don't need to scream to be heard. You see, you don't always have to raise your fists to make an impact. You can be loud in other ways. You can speak through your actions. It's like the way the world works. It's not always instant. But if you do the right thing step by step, it will pay off.
Thomas walks closer, placing a hand on his son's shoulder.
I know it's hard, Storm. I know it feels like everything's against you. But there's more strength in patience than you think. Sometimes it's not the loudest who get heard, but the ones who know when to fight and when to just hold their ground and let the world catch up.
Storm, though still frustrated, takes a deep breath.
So, you're saying patience? Don't just rush in, but think things through before making a move. Exactly. It's about knowing your worth, understanding when to stand tall and when to let things come to you. Fighting all the time just burns you out. But staying strong, keeping steady, that's how things change.
Jade enters the room.
I swear, I don't know how much longer I can keep up with this. Work's draining me, but you two need me, and I'm not leaving you hanging.
She looks at Storm and Thomas.
We know, Jade, you're doing more than enough. You've saved us more times than you know. You don't have to do everything, you know. You've got your own life, your own future.
I've got a future, all right. But you two are my family. No matter what's going on, I'm not leaving you behind. We'll get through this together, one way or another.
Thomas sits with Storm, reflecting on the day.
You know, the world may be broken, but that doesn't mean we have to be. We've got each other. That's where the real strength lies, family. Not just by blood, but by choice, by support. Maybe that's the quiet power we all need, holding steady and letting the world see who we really are.
Storm, looking out the window, takes a deep breath.